a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's another Thursday night here in the studio. Welcome to Live with Colby Rebel. And this is our date night. I have been waiting. I have had amazing guests over the last several weeks. So much insight from healers to mediums, channelers. So it has been fantastic. But I am so excited to just sit here in the saddle and talk to you guys. And let's do some rapid fire readings tonight. So if you are watching, please share. You can just hit this and share it live to all your beautiful friends and family. If you are by a phone and want to get in, dial 323-992-3115. 323-992-3115. And so much is happening. It is so much going on that I can't wait to share. This Sunday, we have our Sunday Spirit Service. So this is so much fun. This is once a month, and it is in Westwood, right in the heart of LA. And you can come. We have amazing mediums, professional mediums, delivering messages, and a professional talk. And this Sunday, we have Lima that's going to talk about near-death experience. And we have mediums, professional. This is what they do as well. Jules Davis, Terry Huberman, and Yusan Shim. So we're going to have a great, great time. And, come and join us, hang out. It's $10. If you are not in Westwood, we will live stream it. But, for those of you who have been there, there is such a beautiful energy of being in that space. So come hang out with us. Also, I have a development circle starting. There's only 2 spots left, actually. And this is in person. I've been meaning to do one online, and I promise I will. But this one is in person. Only 2 spots left. They've really been filling up. But this is going to be fun. I have a lot of stuff planned, getting ready for the summit. So this is going to be a real fun time. And what else? Okay. Listen. September 29th. This is really such a dream come true. One of the most revered British mediums and tutors is coming to Los Angeles, and we are going to do a mediumship demonstration together along with Melinda Kushner, who's also a teacher and a medium. So the 3 of us are going to be right there. It's in West LA at the Olympic Collection. But here's what's incredible. We all kind of work a little differently. I've studied with Paul, so it's a lot of fun. And it's going to be so great. So if you've never done this or have done it and want to see Paul and Melinda in action, come and get tickets, hang out with us. This is just going to be such a fantastic evening of healing and messages and evidence, and I am so excited. It won't be live streamed, but that's why you got to come in person. So move to LA. No. But okay, so for my Jersey peeps, my peeps in the house, I will be in New Jersey. It's going to be a sip with spirit. It is an evening of wine tasting and spirit messages. And this is really going to be fun. Whenever I go to New Jersey, I really try to do something that is a night out for everybody. And some people suggested a wine tasting event. So this is what we're going to do. They said Aletto Caterers, for anyone who knows, and wine tasting, cheese, hors d'oeuvres, and then messages. And unbelievable. The last 2 events in New Jersey have sold out. So if you're interested and have some friends and want a night out, this is going to be a lot of fun. then just 2 nights later, I'll then be in Orlando. And the tickets here are selling so quickly, but this is at the venue. I've been there a couple times. Great venue and amazing people that are there. Really supports great causes, and it's a great community. So any Orlando peeps, you got to come out. I mean, there's so much happening. I'm going to Australia in February. Woohoo! For a whole month. So next week I'll have a guest that I'm touring with, Reese. So we're going to have a great time. But I'll tell you what, I am just so excited to talk with everybody tonight. And so, if you have a question about your life, just when you call in, kind of be specific. Hey, I want to know about this area, or this is happening, or I'd love to connect to this particular person, just because this is going to be our rapid fire. So I know we all want the hour reading, because I want an hour reading. But we're going to have to kind of keep it short so that we can get as many callers in. And you know the rules by now, right? No ringing, dinging, blinging. So make sure those outside noises are turned off so we have the best connection. If the connection is not good, it just, because I can't hear you, and then the listener can't hear you, and so then we have to drop the call, and that's just so unfortunate. I do hate when that happens. So do the best you can to have a strong connection, and it's 323-992-3115. But for everybody out there, if you are enjoying this show and you're liking it, do me a favor, share it, leave that review on iTunes. Let's let everybody know it exists. I've been updating and working hard. I've got some great guests coming up over the next few weeks as well, plus a couple more date nights planned just for us, because, I got to tell you, you guys are the best. I mean, some of you watch the Coffee with Colby every morning, which is at 10 a.m. every morning. And that's an inspirational show. But a lot of you then kind of follow through and hang out with me here. So it is a lot of fun, and can't wait. We've got so much happening. So I think we should start with some callers. Let's just kind of get in there and do this, shall we, everybody? All right. How about number 5? Is that 661? Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, 661. You are on the air with Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. It's Susan.
Hi, Susan. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing really good. I'm so excited for date night. What can I do for you?
Well, I am calling to see what you see in my love life, since someone has re-entered my life from long ago.
Okay, all right. Let me tune into this, and then let's see where we go from it. Okay.
Okay.
This feels to have been, so when I tune into this, though, I know that this connection was definitely attraction even from before. So I know you said they re-entered, but even before, there was definitely a strong romantic connection then. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's also, I see, too, that this person, it feels like they had either a marriage, because it feels like they had to pull out, but then now they're back in also. So do you know if they were married or if there's a divorce with them as well?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. It feels like, I got to be honest. Oh, my God. I have to tell you, it feels like this person never forgot about you. And I'm normally like a weary, I don't know, right? But it feels like this person never forgot about you. And it feels like they just kept sitting in the back. You kept sitting in the back of their mind. And I feel like there's a chance here for this to really go somewhere, okay? And I know you're putting your big toe in the water, so I know you're a little like, I'm not real sure, but I don't want to say no. But it does feel like this person has grown up a lot. So this re-entering, this happened a long time ago. Is that right? It feels quite some distance between this. Is that correct?
33 years.
Yeah, see, so I think we got to give this guy some credit. Also, I don't know if there's a John or a Jay. Also, do you know a John or a Jay connected as well? I don't know if it's this person or connected to him or to you.
His dad would be a Jay, and his middle name is a Jay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna. Do you know? Is his dad in spirit? Can I ask?
No, his dad is here.
Okay, real quick. Listen. Let's not weird this guy. What's his first name? Can you give that to me?
Yeah, his name is Michael.
Okay. See, I got to tell you, good thing I didn't ask at the beginning, because I always say never trust a Michael. But that's my personal, that's only my personal stuff, honestly. That is so funny. But real quick, not to weird Michael out, because I don't want you to do that, but you got to tell Michael he's got a man here for him. Like, this must be a grandfather, and there's also a J name connected as well. So, because I feel like, there's this man who's been trying to talk to him, and I know we don't want to weird him out, but you got to just know this. It's got to be a grandfather then, if his dad is in the living. But that name Jay or John is also connected, okay?
Okay, I will tell him.
Yeah, Susan, I have to tell you, this feels like Michael has really grown a lot, but he's also kind of gotten really clear on what he wants. He doesn't feel like he's here to play around with you. He doesn't feel like he's here to hurt you. I really feel like he is seeing a life with you. And I know that's just, again, scary and crazy, but it's also about the timing. And I feel like you needed this timing now in order to give this the chance it needed. And to be honest, the two of you needed to simmer down. So I think you needed 33 years to calm down, because just because it was a little fiery 33 years ago. And now I feel like the two of you can actually have a conversation, and the passion's still there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Colby. I so appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited. This is, I got a good feeling about this, Susan. And I always say, I'm just going to say, if there's ever a wedding, for anything I say, I have to get invited. You know that, right?
Oh, absolutely. You are there.
All right. Well, thank you. Let him know his granddad is with him, too. Just a little love from the granddad, okay?
Okay, I will let him know. Thank you so much, Colby.
You're welcome. Have a good night, Susan. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Wow. I got to tell you guys, that is so much fun, because, sometimes if we let someone in the past, they're supposed to stay there. But this one felt like it was time that they started talking again and getting back together. And I think I feel like they're kind of in a different place. And it feels very, very positive. So that's exciting. All right. How about number 2? Is that 417? 412. God, I wonder where these are. 412.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Who is this?
Hi. This is Heather.
Hey, Heather. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Where's 412?
It's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, gosh. Wow. It must be like in the middle of nowhere. Do you have I'm only saying that because I grew up in New Jersey. I don't recognize that area code at all. So.
Oh, okay. No, it's in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you have a question for me tonight, honey?
Yeah. I was wondering what you thought for my love life, like the last caller.
Oh, okay. Okay, and it's Stephanie, right? Is that right? Sorry, honey.
It's Heather.
Oh, Heather, sorry. That's so weird. Do you know a Stephanie? Isn't that weird?
No, I don't.
Huh.
Not that I can think of.
It'd be so weird if there's a Stephanie in line. Leave a comment. Let's see if there's a Stephanie on the caller, because that'd be so weird. Heather, when I tune into your love life, it feels like I had a relationship, an empty space, and then we're getting back into one. Okay, so it feels like we have a relationship. It's really weird. Do you understand that? Like being in a relationship and then it ended, an empty space, and now we're kind of getting into a new one. Because I feel like there's a new relationship already stepping in for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I dated someone quite a while ago, and then I was looking but really hadn't met anybody, and now things are sort of starting to get active again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met a couple of people, and yeah.
Okay, it feels to me that I feel like you're on the brink of another relationship, okay? Because it feels like we're really getting into one. And that feels like, already, like, I do feel like this would have been someone you've already met. All right. So it's one of these people that you've
Right.
already started talking to. And
Okay.
it's going a little slow. But it actually feels good. It feels like you're building a good foundation with this person. I do know that they're letting you
Okay.
know that they're interested, so there's no guessing games. But they're trying to be cool
Right.
as a cucumber. So I do know that they're trying.
Oh,
But
okay.
it feels like it's going well, and I feel like by Christmas you're very much in this relationship where I don't really feel like you're dating other people at this point. Okay, is it really
Okay.
just two people that you're I see two dominant, prominent people. Is it really just mostly two people that you're kind of talking to?
Yeah. And the other one, though, I think it's like more casual, and one feels more like it's probably going to be like a more of a stable relationship.
Yeah, there's the what's his name, honey?
That Mason.
Oh, I like that name. It just feels like
Yeah.
with this relationship with Mason, it's building. I feel like there's a sense where he's making an effort, but he's really thoughtful. Like, he feels to me that he's very thoughtful. He feels like he really likes to get to know you. And he doesn't feel like he's afraid of commitment. And that's a really good thing too. Okay. It feels like he really wants a family, and it feels like he's really looking. He feels like he's at a really good place in his life. His career isn't quite where he wants it to be.
Okay.
But it's not stopping him, which is really good. He doesn't feel so power driven that he's not going to hold off on a relationship. He feels like he really wants a girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it feels like that to me too. So that's interesting.
I
so
would give
far,
him
it definitely seems like it.
I would give him a solid chance here. He's not super dynamic. Like, he's really into kind of doing things like he's not going to be afraid to bring you around his friends or introduce you to his family. Like, he wants things closer to home, and I feel like this is going to be actually a really nice thing for you, because I feel like there's been some past relationships where they've kind of kept you off a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just
I think so.
yeah, and I feel like don't be put off by Mason. Don't run away from this guy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I want you to
Yep.
I want you to enjoy it. Don't give that other guy too much. You can have fun with the other guy, but I think I really feel like Mason's the one that is going to be a stronger fit for you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. All right. The other guy's not ready, honey.
Okay.
But you can have fun.
Okay.
Right?
I was just Okay.
You know it. Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you, honey, okay?
Sounds good. All right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, here we love questions. Lots of love questions. All right, here we go. How about number 7? Is that 670 or 870? 870. Hey, 870, you're on air with Colby.
Hello, this is Judy.
Hey, Judy, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing good. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I've been studying mediumship because I think I've had a gift for many years.
Okay.
And I recently we lost our best friends almost a year ago in front of us, and I was with them when they passed.
Okay.
On the road.
Yeah, that felt it was.
And anyway,
yeah.
all this. Yeah, and it's just. I've always had a lot of these things happen to me, but there's more happening now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I just been studying. And the area I live in, there's just not a lot of that going around here, like mediumship.
Oh, okay.
So
you're not in the Bible Belt, are you?
I am. I am, actually.
Well, we all love Jesus.
But I know I have it, and I've been studying, and I do have a medium that I've been dealing with. But I just kind of wanted to know if I was on the right track, or if my angels are watching me. I believe they are, but...
Okay, so, Judy, one of the things is you could always have that mediumship gift, right? And sometimes it would be a little faint or in the back, on the back burner, a little bit in the background, right? But when you experience a trauma, when there's a tragic event, it can actually catapult and stimulate your mediumship to come to the front burner, to just start exploding and to start showing you a whole new path and purpose, right? And I believe that the trauma really ignited the mediumship that was already there for you. All right. And so through this, it is embracing it and knowing it. But at the same time, these loved ones that, you know, were taken so tragically, I feel like there's a part of them helping you on this path. I know you had mentioned angels. We all have angels and they watch over us, but wouldn't be fair of me to talk angels with you, because I really focus on loved ones in spirit. And I do know that these loved ones are working. Was one of your friends, do you have a woman in spirit as well? Because there's definitely a woman that's been working with you as well. Okay. And this, yes. Okay. You understand that? Okay. Because it feels,
I do understand.
Okay, because this woman keeps stepping in and making sure she's holding your hand and working with you as well, okay? And I feel like the message, too, is to tell you to not be afraid and to really know that this is your next path. Now, although there's not a lot for you in a physical location for you to study, there are so many amazing teachers and programs that are available online. And so a few of them are just so fantastic. And you can, there's Lisa Williams, if you know who that is, and she's got courses and does that.
Well, I did purchase her book, and I've been studying, and I think I'm on day 27.
Okay, perfect. And there's a lot of books. There's another book says, I think it's called, So Do You Want to Be a Medium? And her first name is Rose. And that's such a fantastic book. I know for me, when I was first starting to explore, I found that book to be so helpful. And so reading is really important. But at the same time, I would recommend finding some Facebook groups too. There's so many Facebook groups that, let you practice a reading, let you practice that, expanding your awareness. But as I talk to you, I know that there is something there for you to start looking at. There's definitely something there for you to explore and to invest your beautiful time in. One thing you are going to know is if you are called to do this by spirit, you really won't be able to turn away at this point. And so that is my best advice. If you feel that kind of pull and that nag, I want you to listen to it. It's a lot less painful than trying to ignore them.
Yeah. Well, I know. And I listen to you every morning when I can. I'm at work, so I kind of sneak you in.
Yay! It's always the best when you sneak me in.
But I really do feel like this has been my calling, and I've known for quite a while.
Yeah, and maybe
this gift.
I got to tell you, maybe one of the beautiful blessings in disguise about the tragedy of the passing is that it was the gateway that opened up for you to really see what your purpose is and to know that you can't deny it anymore.
That's I believe that, yes.
Yes.
And because I'm just really focusing on this, and I don't even want to go to work because I don't want to be there. I want to be doing this, and I want to help people.
Yes, but for the time being, you need a paycheck, so you're gonna do it.
Right.
But do what I did. I put the earbuds in, and I listened to other mediums. I listened to shows while I was working, and really let myself absorb it. And studied. And when I was done studying and when I was ready, then I was able to transition out of my regular job and to do this. So, you're in a Bible Belt, but you can do it. Everyone needs a message. And you are working for the highest good of all. You're working with love. You are working from your heart. So keep going at it, Judy, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Colby. I do appreciate it. And I'll look for some support groups on Facebook.
Yes, there's some fantastic groups that you can join that I feel like would really make you feel less alone in this, okay?
All right. Sounds good to me.
All right. Have a beautiful night.
You too.
All right. Bye, hon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so when you start to do this work, for a lot of us, we're intuitive. You may get some things may start showing up. You may be getting a lot of symbols that are coming forward. But it's about playing with it and exploring it. And, you don't have to worry about where it's going to go. What level am I going to get to? You don't have to worry about that. If there's just that inspiration to want to learn more, allow yourself that. So many times we get so rigid as to, what is this going to get me? Am I going to get anywhere? Am I just wasting time? And we're forgetting to let our souls play in the sandbox, and let your soul play, enjoy, and have a good time with it, okay? How about another caller? How about number, I don't know, I can't read, 3780? Okay, here we go. 780.
Hey, Colby.
Hi.
Hi, it's Michelle. How are you?
I'm well, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm doing not too bad.
What can I do for you?
I'm curious what's coming for my job. I've been laid off since July the 5th.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to go back somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. It feels, yeah, you definitely will. It feels like this may be closer to September. But it doesn't feel like it's going to take too long for this to kind of come about, okay? It just feels like there's a feeling of you kind of needed this break a little bit too, which is odd. I know it's never fun to get laid off, but I keep hearing, we did it because she needed the break and she wasn't taking the time. So you understand that as well, right?
I do.
And it feels like it was a little hard on your system. I don't know if you're in health care or been having some health issues, but I kept hearing your health. So would you understand either some health issues or being in health care or something along those lines as well?
It could be just because we work a week on, a week off.
Okay.
So, so you work your 2 weeks in one kind of thing, right?
Oh, God, that's a lot.
So that's probably... Yeah, but it's nice because you have half the year off, but I didn't take any extra time besides that, so that's exactly.
Yeah, it feels like your system was a little run down, and it feels like you're just going, right? So it feels like in your next position, I really want you to use some balance. It's really important. Again, I'm not a doctor and I can't diagnose, right? But I keep hearing that you, Michelle, there's something about your health that I really want you to kind of either take more time to take care of yourself, take more time to kind of do some more things for yourself. But this next position has to be a little more balanced for you and not so kind of crazy. There's a little bit to your personality that needs this kind of like, I don't know if you're a big coffee drinker or not, but I'm like, all right, listen, adrenaline junkie, we got to slow you down. Time to have a little balance. But I do feel like this next position, if there's just something, can I ask what you do? Because I feel like you're going to do something with the government or maybe, I don't know if that's the right word, a government job or a community job, something along those lines.
Okay, well, I work in the oil and gas industry, so it is linked to the government.
Okay, that makes sense. Perfect. Okay, got it. I do feel like you're going to get another position. It's obviously with a different company, but you're going to be okay in this, but I feel like it's not till September that you get this, okay?
That's okay.
Okay, so relax and have fun and do something.
I will.
I swear, awesome. I don't know. We got to tell you, we got to just tie you down.
That's awesome. Oh, my God. You're too funny, Colby.
All right. Have a good night and good luck, and don't worry, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right.
Blessings.
Bye, Michelle. Oh, so funny. Okay. Well, we're doing good, guys. We're getting through our rapid calls. 323-992-3115. How about number 12. Is that 829? 859. Okay, 859, you're on the air with Colby. Who is this?
Hello.
Hi.
This is Kathleen.
Hey, Kathleen. How you doing, honey?
Doing all right. I wanted to ask, my best friend is also my ex. He has moved on and said we wouldn't be anything more than friends. I'm wondering how long is it going to be before I find true love again, you know? I mean, hey, you know, I would love to have a husband kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's, okay, are you open to everything, Kathleen?
Pretty much.
Here's the thing. I feel like you're still friends with this person. Still because I feel like you still have too much of a tie with this person. I think you're gonna.
I've been helping him with his elderly mom. Mm-hmm. He didn't have anybody to help him. And
well, why doesn't he ask his new girlfriend come in and help?
Huh?
Yeah. So here's the thing: is if he doesn't want you as a partner, right? Then you can't play the role of a partner. You know, you're playing the role of his partner, so you're not going to find someone new because all your energy and what you're doing that you would do for a partner, you're doing for this person. And you know, why would he want to move on if he's getting? Are you driving somewhere?
Well, I just pulled over. I'm home now. I was dropping my sister off.
Okay, all right. So just stay still with us, not opening doors for a second, okay? Just because you're live on the air, okay? It just feels like in order for you to call in your one, you got to stop giving so much time, energy, and attention to this friend. And I know it's a good friend. I know it's been there a long time. But it depends on what you want. If you want a partner for yourself, you can't just give all this energy to this person because that's what's happening. You have such a cord to this person. If I talked to you, I would have said you were in a relationship because you are so connected to him. You haven't cut that cord at all. And so you have to kind of...
I've been distancing myself.
Right. Well, he's got to find other care for his mother. And I know it's beautiful that you want to help and beautiful that you want to be there. But, you know, he's a grown man and he's responsible and it's not up to you to do it for him.
Right.
Otherwise, doesn't he get the best of both worlds? Isn't that convenient?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I've been backing off and not being over there much.
Yeah, I would definitely, you know, you're on that feeling that you are getting, hey, I need to kind of distance myself. I want you to listen to that because I would love to see you use that time to, you know, try some online dating or get out socially to meet someone, to start, you know, finding that flirt and that mojo back because I absolutely feel that there is someone around you. I feel like it's someone close to you. This isn't someone too far away, but I do feel like you got to cut the cord with this ex a bit more so that you can be a little more open to who is trying to come in for you. And
somebody I've known for a little while that works where I used to work has asked me to visit. His name's Billy. I wonder if he's an option.
Well, everyone's an option.
Okay. Well, he's kind of cute.
and the thing is you are single and should be ready to mingle, honey. So why not say yes? Why not say yes to this part of your life where you get a chance to have some fun with someone and get out with someone and just let someone take care of you and not you taking care of them and their family? You know,
I agree totally.
I think this ex, and I know you probably really care about them, but I think they're a little, I'm going to be honest, I think they're a little selfish, and I'm at least glad they at least told you that they didn't want something more, but I think that they really want to hold you at arm's length because it works for them. And so I want you to love yourself enough to maybe give this Billy character a chance, okay, honey? And to honestly, to give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance at love. You deserve it. You don't deserve to settle. You don't deserve, there's going to be plenty of people, and I want you to get out there and have fun. Also, I keep seeing you, I don't know, what's that called? Line day. I don't know if it's called line day. I don't know. It's, you know what they do with boots? Line dancing. It's kind of like line dancing. I feel like you should be out dancing.
Oh, cool. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I feel like you should be out there dancing, kicking up your boots, kicking up your heels, and just having fun and letting yourself laugh and letting yourself enjoy life, okay?
Right. Well, I have a thing where I'm not going to be having sex until marriage, because that's just what I believe. It's not a religious or legal issue. It's a respect issue for me.
Okay.
And I think that's why this guy that I still call a friend, I think that's why he moved on to somebody else.
Well, it doesn't matter then. He's not the right one. Because your right one is going to be in alignment. Your right one is going to be in alignment. All right, honey, we got to go because it's rapid fire, but I hope that helps you. All right, get out there.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
You are welcome, and hang out with Billy. All right, there we go. I'll tell you what. I would much rather, I'm sure she's got a relationship with this guy's mom, and I'm sure it's appreciated, and I'm sure the mom is quite lovely. But if any of you, if you're in that long-term relationship and you've been hanging out with someone and then they don't really want to be serious, then they can't have you do things that a girlfriend would do. That's just not right. And when and as women, well, I think it depends on the personality. I don't even know if I can say it's just women anymore, because there's a lot of very sensitive and empathic men. But nurturers have this habit of just taking care of other people before they take care of themselves. And, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's quite giving and a gift. But when there's something you want in your life, you got to kind of put yourself up to that top of that priority list so that you can manifest it and pull it in. All right, let us do another. How about 405? Okay, here we go. 405. You're on the air with Colby. No.
Hi. I'm just shocked to get on, and I'm glad to get on. But and my question is more about future romantic situations. I am married, but I've been in this miserable marriage for a long time. The thing that holds me is grandchildren, but I was so shocked. I went to a palm reader, and she knew nothing about me, and she said, "You have not yet met the love of your life."
Okay,
and I was just so shocked.
Let me just stop you real quick. Hang on, let me stop you real quick. Before we get in bed together and I start giving you a reading, I at least need to know your name, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. All right, so
hi.
A couple things. I'm glad that it's good that the palm reader said that. We always have to watch the messages that we're getting and things like that. But the thing is that there's something she said that resonated with your soul, right? There's definitely something that you know is true, that you haven't met that love of your life. And there is a lot of safety. And, you've been married so many years and you built this life, and it sure is easy to just kind of keep maintaining this one than it is to kind of get out and start over, right, Barbara? But I do feel that when I tune in, I feel like you're a zesty little thing inside a body that's crying to get out. Like, I feel like you're still quite fun. I think you'd like to have a lot of fun. I think you're way more active than maybe this husband is. I feel like I would love to see you out and having a really good time. I just don't know, in order for you to do all of those things, there's a party that would have to separate a bit from this marriage. And that's just something you're going to have to face if it's what you want, right?
Right.
but the thing is yes, you have grandchildren, and I'm sure they're precious as can be. But if you look at your family, if you look at your kids and your grandbabies, don't you think they want you to be happy? Don't you think that they want you to feel good and joyful in your life? If your heart doesn't feel happy if you're not really feeling love and loved, then you have to
not at all.
Then you have to kind of ask yourself, where do I get the courage? I can do this. I bet you your kids would be more than helpful and more than understanding, and but you deserve a chance at love. And if you don't think that you can work it out with your current spouse, then you have to kind of say, what do I need to do for myself? This feels like it's been a long time coming, that you just, and it feels, honestly, if I look into this, it feels like it's been one reason after another as to why you keep staying. And so the grandbabies are kind of just the latest reason, right? And then what's going to happen?
Yes.
At what point these grandbabies are going to get older and they're going to have their own lives. And then what? Then your spouse may get ill, and then you're going to say, well, now I got to take care of him, or, whatever the case may be. I just don't want you to shy away from stepping into deserving your own happiness, knowing you deserve it, knowing, how old are you, honey?
Well, I'm 69.
69. My mom is 69, actually. It's interesting. And, the thing is that 69, I hope she doesn't get mad that I just told the whole world.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I did too. But, here's the thing. I am feisty. I still like to go out and dance. I dress.
Yes, Barbara.
Nobody ever, when people hear my age, they go, no way.
That's right. That is right. And you are 69 young, honey. And you have such an opportunity to live that interesting, adventurous life that you want. And maybe your spouse came into your life for a beautiful purpose, beautiful reason. You have this incredible family. But you have to say to yourself, how much longer is it okay for me to settle being happy, not being happy? And none of us can do that for you. It's a tough decision. It's on yours. But I do know for a fact that your kids would help and be supportive. And I don't think that this is really, I think it's more of your own worry and your own concern and your own level of fear that may be kind of getting in the way. But why don't I give you a little homework assignment to start with first, okay? Rather than deciding whether or not you have to kind of exit this marriage, why not do this? Why not find a local, something that interests you, whether it's art or music, like we were talking, a dance class. Find something that would interest you and sign up for it. And just get out and play a little bit. And no matter what, your husband might be a little cranky about it. You do this anyway. You do this for you, baby. And when you get out there and you play, I think you're going to start to see the life you could have and the life you want and the life you deserve, okay?
Okay, I will do that.
All right. You have a beautiful night and lots of love and blessings to you, okay?
Oh, thank you so much, and say hi to your young mom.
I will. My mom, it's right. We got 2 spring chickens here. Thank you, honey. Have a good night, Barbara.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody, no matter how old you are, no matter where we are in our lives, I don't believe that we're supposed to settle on fulfillment and happiness. And a lot of times, we do get in relationships where we become comfortable. I'm a big person that you don't give up on a relationship. I had a 14-year relationship. There's a lot of people who have beautiful long-term marriages. But if you know you're unhappy, if you know that you want something more, if your soul is crying, then we have to be courageous enough to honor that and listen to it. Because, it's not like you get to just try it again. I think that this life experience is about us finding that bravery to live the life we deserve. And to make those choices that may be difficult, but that bring fulfillment to our soul. All right. Time is almost up. I think I have time for one more. So how about... I don't know. How about number 9? Is that 513? 8, sorry, 513. Okay, here we go, 513. You're on the air with Colby. Who is this?
Hi, my name's Patty.
Hey, Patty. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What can I do for you tonight?
I wanted to ask you what you see for my career. Basically, I am taking a big leap and moving to LA to pursue my dream job.
Okay.
But right when we were supposed to leave, a few things kind of happened that have been keeping us stuck. Where we are, and we've been having a hard time getting out there. So I wasn't sure if maybe there was a reason for that.
Right. Okay.
So I was just curious what you thought about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I love this question, Patty, because I know just kind of on my own spiritual journey and many other where I'm teaching the summit where a lot of students have to kind of commit to 12 weeks and then fly out here for the 4 days, and they have all this fear coming up. And I know that this is your dream job and there's fear, and then when you get a little setback where you are, you're like, oh my goodness, am I not supposed to do this? Is the universe telling me not to, right? Okay, let me tell you, no, that is not what's happening. What is happening is those setbacks just come in to kind of show you how badly you want this. How much are you willing to go for it? How dedicated and committed are you going to be to this dream, right? Because if you're serving your highest good, they don't want no lazy daisies hanging around, right? They want people that have been through it. Each of these experiences is making you stronger. These setbacks, they don't feel too big to me, to be honest. They feel like little hiccups. In the grand scheme of this, I think you're going to be over it and done. And you just have to say, this is it, I'm going, and this is how it's going to be. And when you do that, I feel like you're going to see it all start to unfold for you and be a lot easier. The move, when I tune in, the move feels good. There's an energetic change. There is, but it actually feels really positive. It feels exciting, but I also want you to own this decision a little bit more, because you do have some hesitation, and I think there's a little lack of confidence in knowing that it's right. And I want you to trust that it is right, so that you're not looking at the setbacks as a naysayer sign. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. There's also something where I think you have to step in the forefront. So I feel like in this next role, and I'm going to ask you what it is in a second, but I feel like it's you stepping in the I don't know if the spotlight's the right word, but you're going to have to kind of step in the light here, and you're going to have to really, but I do feel like it's so exciting and it's really good. And I feel like the relationship will sort itself out, because I think that that's part of it. But I feel like this is really a brand new start for you, but also a start of owning what you want once and for all.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's going to be for animation, which is something that I've wanted to do since I was little.
Yeah.
And where I live, it's not possible here, so I have to go out there to do it.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely like a new leap career-wise.
You're in a relationship.
You're right. Like, I have to get out there and network and meet people and, like, put my best self forward to do that.
Yeah, and you're in a relationship, is that right?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay. And this feels good. I feel like both of you are going to be okay. Energetically, it feels like you're more ready than maybe your partner is, okay? So there's just going to be some shifts and some changes in that move. I don't want that to discourage you. I don't want you to feel like, oh my goodness, my marriage is falling apart. It's not. It's just getting used to the vibration of LA. And I feel like your partner can do it and will enjoy it, but it's like, just, I want you to breathe through this, because it does feel really good. It feels really positive. There's got to be I got to go in a second. There's got to be an animation company that uses a light or is a light for their logo or something. I want you to, because I keep saying into the light. So, and I know you're not passing. So,
oh God,
I want you to look at animation for a company that uses a light or has a light or light in the name, because I feel like this is going to be your step. But I got to wish you lots of luck, lots of love. Get past those setbacks. Just get on this and make this decision. You got this. Okay, Patty?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey. All right, everybody, that is the end of our show, and I want to thank you so much. Lots of questions about love and career tonight. Always fun. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good night.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas.